Hello, hello. Look who's here. It's Lisa.
Hey, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, we'll see that. We actually are dropping in here 10 minutes early because I can't get never get enough of you anyway. So I figured, you know what, let's get this party started sooner than 7 o'clock because it's nice to see your beautiful face, girl. God, I knows I missed you.
I know I've missed all y'all. But I've enjoyed being grandma too. You said
Well,
don't blink, it grows fast, and that's the truth.
I've been saying that. And how old's your granddaughter now?
She's 6, and the other's 11 will be 12. So yeah, but she's 6, thinks she's 26. You know.
Well, if everybody doesn't know who I'm sitting here right now, Lisa here is been the one of the original. She is the one of the original Fight Club for Women, women who joined our organization and has been with us for the last 8 years. So much so that I had made actually Lisa one of the admins to our page here because that's how influential you've been a major catalyst with this group and sticking around and being loyal through ups and downs and all arounds and people coming and people going. There's always been you, Lisa. So I want to thank you for joining us tonight. And of course, you're one of the first people that, of course, we're going to have on here, to come on here and talk about what you've been up to in your life, where you've been going, what's been happening behind the scenes with Lisa for the past couple of years. And of course, I've always followed you and seen where you're going. But I just want to thank you again because you're one of the faces of Fight Club. Like you truly are, girl, and you stuck around. Like I said, when we didn't even stick around at some points, you were still there. So I want to thank you for that. So what has been up with you, girl? What has been going on in Lisa's world?
Well, there for a while, I just enjoyed life. Done after our MMAs and stuff. I just enjoyed life with grandpa being a grandma and watching Olivia grow up, and that takes a lot from you. Being a grandma every day. I mean, it's a full time job. I tell you. I know now why moms feel it. I feel it. I feel you. Helping because it's just like on the go. And then now that we're in school, it's even more on the go. But I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I have Olivia. She's 6, and Sophie. She's 11. She'll be 12 in March. And then I've been with my husband, y'all know, forever. I mean, for 27 years. I got a daughter that's 26. Um, I've been in Fight Club for 8 years, 8 long years.
Following you, our grandchildren have grown up together.
Yeah, 8 years in Fight Club. I remember when we first met, and our first outing in Charlotte was with my friend Carla and Kim Yon, and both of them are not either one with us anymore. God bless them. They're going to the other side of heaven. And I think of both of them lately, and it's wild because both of them had heart issues.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things that really has got me to being healthy because so many people just keeps passing with health.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of health issues, y'all know myself, with allergies and everything else. And I just started loving me and taking care of me. And then like me and the little dog, the dog has seizures. So when I would clean up after the dog, I'd get sick. The dog would get sick because of the products, the chemicals and the toxins and the products from the store stuff.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to figure out that the store stuff was making me really, really sick, and it was making the dog sick too. We'd clean with bleach, the dog would get sick, I'd get sick. Next day, I'd be laid up and couldn't half move, couldn't breathe. So once I figured out that, I was like, I've got to find something that I can clean with. And I tried several different things, but there was always that one thing that I had been following for 4 years. Some of my friends that when me and you first met, and Becky, I was in ViSalus.
Right.
That's how we all met, was in that company. And then later on, we all got out of that company and we all done our own things. And then when I had Olivia, me and Olivia done a little toothpaste business on the side because it was a little slinging cash.
I think I ordered
right. It was a little slinging toothpaste side thing.
Yep.
And, it was pretty good because you could sell 4 tubes and make $100 quick. So it was like me and Olivia could make a little cash money to go spend for the day quick,
Mom on this how to make the money. There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got, because, they want them Happy Meals and they want to go eat and they want to go to the park and they want donuts and they want. But if there's no money, you got to do something. So I was like, okay. So we done this little gig, and my friend Laura Beth, she hooked me up with it, and because I swore I'd never get back into it. She's like, "Oh, Lisa, come on, I can do it."
Don't
And
say
she
that.
never. She's like, "You can do this." So I did it. I give it a whirl, and really didn't have any uplines close to me. Everybody lived far away, and I didn't know what I was doing. Just a lot blind leading the blinds, what I was. But hey, I made a little money on the side, and I was happy with what I was
That's side
doing.
hustle, man. There's
I
no
mean,
side
these
hustle.
days it would rain, and I could go sell 4 or 5 tubes of toothpaste, come home with $100, and the old man didn't work that day, and I had $100. That was good to me.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
yeah. So I was like, okay. But then when I got sick and started watching the dogs, I was like, okay, I've got to come up with something. And I knew then what I needed to do. And like you say, either shit or get off the pot. And I had to do it. I had to do it. My husband was like, no, you ain't gonna do it.
Wait,
We ain't gonna do it. And then
let me back up your story a little bit. Were you a paramedic or a firefighter back in the day? Like where did you
I did back. Oh my Lord, that was way back when my daughter was little. I was.
backstory of Lisa? I mean,
Um,
where were
I
you
was a firefighter for about 7 or 8 years for our local little town. We was Lincoln and Gaston County
from?
Fire. I was the secretary
North
of the
Carolina.
fire. Yep,
Let's
and I
think
was.
where you're located. I think your country accent gives you away that you're somewhere, somewhere in the South, somewhere. So you're
Yeah, I was a firefighter, and it was fun. And see, I had to beat health issues to do that because of my asthma.
wow.
Because I've had asthma all my life, and I could never be a firefighter because of my asthma. So I fought for years, to figure out what was going on with my life. And honestly, what it boiled down to is chemicals.
Yeah.
Because 15 years ago, I quit smoking cigarettes, and I still had issues. 3 years ago, I quit chemicals, and I don't really have any issues anymore.
Wow, that's saying something. Why I can't wait to hear. So okay, so let's back up the story a little bit. So if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Lisa? I never asked that question before. I know most women
I am
ask each other how old they are, but you know what? We're here and I ask everything.
I am 37 years old.
37 years old and you're a grandmother of an 11-year-old. Oh, you got me beat, girl. I didn't become a grandmother till I was 43.
No, I started young, but I don't regret it for one bit because I've been able to enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I agree with that. I mean, my oldest son is 37. I got a 36-year-old and a 31-year-old. And
I've been blessed. I've been with my husband for 27 years. So I was able to be a stay-at-home mom with my daughter, and then pretty much with my granddaughter because I did have a part-time job working at Family Dollar, but I can't since I've got sick due to the chemicals. So I can't work my job.
and that's part of the reason why you found yourself into network marketing companies. And I'm going to say this: any woman who's ever been on the fence about any network marketing company, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of really really good companies out there that, and
They really are.
this week alone, my one girlfriend became a Pampered Chef
Mhm.
a person, a
That's
distributor.
a good one.
Okay, Pampered.
Even the paparazzis. I have several girlfriends that's made. I mean, they're happy with where they're at.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
That's it. But I'm saying the point being is that, there's so many companies out there, and
Oh yeah.
pretty much everything that most women purchase from, or either if it's not off of Amazon, it's probably coming from some direct sales company, multi-level marketing company, whatever, network marketing company, whatever you want to call it. So to me, it's been the best side gig that I've ever had in my life, was being introduced to that. And obviously you too. I mean, you literally live in the sticks in North Carolina. You're not really in a well-populated area. You kind of got to drive out a little bit. So if somebody like Lisa can have a side business, a home-based business out of her home, and you're doing pretty well at it. I watch you, I follow you. So I'm proud of you, by the way.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to hear about what your business is, what your most favorite product is. What is it about this company that you feel like? You told me today. You told me the other day on the phone when I was talking to you about this. I said, we've all bounced around to different companies, and I said, so what is it about this particular company? Did you find your home? And you said, oh no, I found my home. I think this is it. Oh, bring us up to speed. Tell us about your business. All right, all right. They want to know
Okay.
what it is.
They want to know about my business. Okay.
I don't know where Drew is. I know Drew's out there somewhere behind the scenes, behind the curtain. But
Okay. All
but
right.
tell us what you're into now, Lisa.
Okay. I do a company called Melaleuca. A lot of people call it the Wellness Club. Um, and this here is my go-to. It's like when we get sick, people go to the PDR for their stuff. This here is my go-to. Like when I get sick, something happens to Olivia, we go to this. This is our refer book for Melaleuca. And I absolutely love it. I get all of my cleaning products, my allergy medicine, my soap, my toothpaste, my makeup, you name it, you do it. And what I love about it is it ships to my front door. It's eco-friendly. It has no chemicals in it. And it's safe enough for my grandbaby. If you even use Fantastic or Clorox or any of that, it tells you that your children cannot use it. So if they do it and they lick their hands, it could really make them sick.
Mm-hmm.
They could drink Melaleuca Tough and Tender and they're going to be fine.
Oh, wow.
Matter of fact, I use Tough and Tender to clean Tough and Tender to clean my vegetables from the supermarket. Yeah. Because, it's all nasty. It's got chemicals and pesticides and stuff on it. I clean all of our stuff with the Tough and Tender, strawberries, blueberries.
It's concentrated, pretty much concentrated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's only like this little bitty thing right here. And I mean, it's like a 12. It's all that needs of this product and the rest water. And this product here is like $5.99 a bottle. And you can't even go get a bottle of Fantastic like that for $5.99.
Right.
And this bottle makes 6 of these. So that's pretty good when you start figuring it up. And Olivia loves it because like she'll take the bottle and use it. She loves, yourself how grandbabies love play school. They got that dry erase board. She wipes up her board with this right here.
Wow. So that's
she needs to clean something. She goes to it.
Basic overall cleaning products. So, but you also said that they sell makeup. Do they sell food or any types of foods, or is it?
We are just launching in April steaks, and I'm very excited about that. Meat. Yep, we're having meat. We're having meat. It's grown in Idaho Falls. They take care of their meats. A lot of the people that's higher up that's been to the company events have already eat the steaks and checked it out. It's been going on, but it's finally made its way to Melaleuca now. Frank does it. I love Frank. He's amazing. He's
Melaleuca's been around for a long time, and
it has. It's I think.
Yep, they said
37 years.
That's what I said. Did you say steaks? I'm like,
I did say steaks. I did, and I jumped in on that one too. I was like, got to do it. Go big or go. So, and I done it. I mean,
and like I said, I'm pretty well schooled with most of the companies that are out there, and Melaleuca is got it's an amazing company. It's got an unbelievable reputation. So, ladies, again, they're the way I look at network marketing and home-based businesses like this. If you stumble upon a company and it resonates with you, I don't care what it is. Like I said, and you're passionate about it, and you obviously can feel Lisa's passion about it. Check in with these girls. Check in with these people. Like I said, I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff from 2 different girls. They were having Pampered Chef, and I've always loved the Pampered Chef. I mean, it sounds crazy. They have a lot of great products. It's a chopper. It's a stupid chopper. It really is. But I can never find this chopper like this anywhere else but Pampered Chef. So, of course, I got it. I'll support different women if they have products that is stuff that I use, the makeup, the cleaning, the this and that. So I'm absolutely going to go on your site and I'm going to check out what you got and take your word for it that, but I already know the reputation of Melaleuca, and it's an amazing company with a great content
and then here a while back, my health took a turn for the dumps and I become a diabetic after having COVID.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And so then there again, I dig even deeper to Melaleuca when I got a diabetic, and they kept wanting to put me on medicine and I refused it. And I've dug into our group that is free. If you're a Melaleuca customer, actually R3 is free to get in, even if you're not a customer. But
what's it stand for R3? What's that? What is that?
Real life, and it's a group, and it's real food. They got like think it's like 7 or 8 pages of stuff to fill out, yes or no's, real easy to follow. I done their plan, and my AC1 went, or A1C, whatever you want to call it, went from 9.3 to 6.2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's no medicine, a little exercise. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like exercising all the time. That's my get go, but I do really need to get back in it because that's what matters. The more you move, the better for your heart.
With the walking out there so good. All right. Well, I am, like I said, is there any other product that jumps out at you that you
Well, there's a bunch of them. I mean, I have a bunch of them because, I mean, like I said, here, everywhere I go, there's Melaleuca everywhere all in my house. Like, I use the toothpaste, I use the laundry detergent, and I use the essential oils. We use the lotion. They got a baby's line. Olivia uses it all. I mean, from the body wash to the
I'm a big person with the smelling, with how
well, I love the Renew. When COVID come, I had several nurses, their hands really got bad, and I'd give them some Renew, and the Renew lotion helped them. Several of them that had COVID from a rash, and and they used that Renew lotion and it healed them.
Now, would you happen to have any samples? I mean,
yeah, I have a couple samples of Renew. Yes, I do.
Oh, all right. Well, any samples? I like to.
And it's kind of like a Sam's Club. Melaleuca it's $1. Okay. It's $19 to join sometimes, some months. Like right now, it's $1. So right now would be the time if you wanted to get in because it only costs $1 to sign up. And then for the year, it's $19. But for right now, and then for the first 5 months, you get $20 free. That's $100. You don't even get that at Walmart shopping.
Now, is this completely all online shopping, or do you host parties where you go to people's houses?
No, all of it's online. All of I do through Melaleuca. This is what I love about Melaleuca, because all the other things, I sold things to people. All I do with Melaleuca is I share it with people, and they shop.
Well, you see that? Their toothpaste, cleaning products, and shampoo is great. See that? People are jumping in, Lisa. They agree with you. Yes.
I have two of my friends that use this in their businesses. One's a daycare and one's a Herbalife Health Shake Club.
Wow.
One's a daycare.
Yeah, so that says something. Yeah. Wow.
And I have about 13 customers.
I haven't seen you this passionate since the toothpaste you were like, but this I can see a whole different spin on it. You were telling me about it when we were on the phone, and I could hear the excitement in your voice. And you said, I would be, even if you weren't a representative of the company, you said I
always shop with Melaleuca.
You would always shop, and that's saying something that you would continue to go back and buy the product, whether you were repping it or not. So that's pretty cool. And I'm like I said, it's the idea that you're not near a whole bunch of people and have access to a lot of people, but yet you're running a thriving business right out of the house. And I tell every woman, go get yourself a side gig. I got myself at least 3 to 4 hustles going at the same time. I'm a big believer in, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Any of my eggs in one basket, I'll have 4 or 5 baskets going at the same time. So that's the beauty, and that's the real reason why I wanted to do this behind the scenes thing here with the podcasting and stuff like that, to be able to show women that if you've ever been thinking about a home-based business, go find a company with products or whatever resonates you, whether it's food, whether it's drinks, whether it's.
That's what I've learned. You have to do something, any type of business, you have to be the product. You have to love what you do, or you're not going to be good at it. Yep. And you can't compare yourself to other people, although go follow those people because you want to be like them and it'll rub off on you. But don't think you're going to be where they're at, because they've been doing this for 20 and 30 years and know more of what to do than little old me over here knows what to do. I've learned that.
You're learning back here. See, that's the point. And I want to teach you this. And that's why Drew's around. Like I've been my first rodeo. So to be able to take somebody like you, or my girlfriend who literally just joined Pamper Chef and has no idea how to market it, or how to host party, or has, no clue, that's okay, because we all had to start somewhere to learn how, and there is truly a psychology behind marketing. You really got to know. They want to know, what are you averaging per month? Who's that question for? Lisa? Are you talking about volume or?
I don't really all know all the behind the scenes. I'm gonna be honest with you. That part of it, I don't keep up with. My upline is amazing. I could have went with the biggest wheels on Melaleuca, but I took to stay with my local lady that I done ViSalus with because I knew she would help me because I am not big with numbers and I don't know behind the scenes, but she was an accountant and that's what she does. She can tell you all my stuff. She just tells me what to do and I focus my goal to do it and I go for it.
And different people are in it for different. Now, I always ask women, are you in it to? Is this a hobby for you and just having fun with it, or is this a business and you really want to really take off with it? There's those of us who understand that you can take any one of these companies and get to the 1%, but it requires a lot of work. Or you're having fun with it. It's just a side gig. You love the products. You're just making a little extra money on the side. You're happy. You're socially hanging out with different people, and it's just a party. But there's the 1%ers or 2%ers that understand that if you really want to make a true business out of it, it requires a lot of work. It's not easy. It's work. It's a business, So, hi, Drew.
Hey guys. Yeah. Well, I wanted to pop in and ask a couple questions if you don't mind.
Okay.
It has to do more or less with Fight Club, and obviously we'll kind of dig in a little bit about your business, Lisa, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So relative to Fight Club, I know that you've been in and connected with Roseanne and Becky and all the women that are inside this group. What has Fight Club for Women, your association with it, done for you on a personal and a business level?
On a personal level, there's a lot of behind the scenes that I've had ladies come into me with problems that for years I was a counselor. They would come with me with their problems and we would discuss it. We would figure out what we could help do. Some of them were homeless, had no places to go. Some of them had alcohol problems. We don't tell what the problems is and who they are. But there's never a money make to that. But I'm going to tell you, I have shed many a tears for Fight Club with some of the things that I've done behind the scene with ladies of where we've come, and still watching them grow. And it's an ongoing process with every one of us. I mean, we're all still learning and growing, and we still don't all know all the roots, I promise.
Well, that's good. It's important because there's a lot of new women who are joining the group, and despite what your eyes may be telling you, I am not a woman. I'm an honorary guest here inside the group, and I'm just in awe of what you have all built here. Obviously, Roseanne has been the catalyst to this group, as well as the interest and the relationship and the bonding that has happened inside the group. She's told me all about this, and I don't go through and read the stories and whatnot. I'm trying to maintain privacy and just be more administrative in the background. But I have to say, Roseanne has been talking about you nonstop for the past week. I'm like, all right. I just want to meet this woman because you sound like a really cool person. And I'm sure you've got stories upon stories upon stories that you can share. But what I'm gathering from what you've just said is that this has been pretty rewarding experience for you, both on the personal side. I'm sure you've learned a lot along the way in the number of years that you've been involved in this group. Clearly, you've been doing some stuff with business, and sometimes it's not all about money. Sometimes it's really about touching other people's lives with your experience. And so many people have probably experienced the same type of reactions to chemicals, to foods. I have to say, being in the healthcare industry, dropping your A1C from 9.6 to 6 or whatever it was in the mid 9s to 6 is a remarkable feat. Many diabetics never do that, even with medication. And you said that you did not do medication and followed this program, and you substantially dropped your A1C. For those of you who don't know what the A1C is, that's kind of an overall picture of your diabetes and your experience with your pancreas and all that kind of stuff. So normal, just to give you an idea, is around 5.5. you're just slightly over normal, right? Whereas getting into 7, 8, and 9, you're a full-on diabetic. And some people are much larger than that. So you're testament to making a switch in your eating habits and that sort of thing and following this plan has done a remarkable thing for your health. Diabetes can be very, very debilitating. So congratulations on that. And that's a testament to the company and, obviously your switch that you've made. So I'm going to pop this back on the screen again for everybody else to check out your website. I mean, the price of admission is like nothing. If you just want to be a customer, you should do it directly through Lisa's website, which is on your screen right now. I've dropped it or put it into the description above this video. If somebody wouldn't mind, that's maybe watching this right now, if you wouldn't mind typing in Lisa's website into the comments below, that would be a great help to Lisa and to us helping promote her business. So I do have a couple more questions. I'm sure some others will be popping up on the screen in a little bit. So in terms of your business right now, with regard, and we're probably going to be talking a little bit about a little tip that you might be able to do using Facebook to actually promote your business a little bit better. Would you mind kind of talking about how you promote your business and how you generate new leads? How do you get the word out about your business so it starts to grow a little bit more?
Well, most of mine are family and friends. And then, like I told Roseanne, I set up it's called a Simply Nutritions. It's a health store, which is Herbalife that my friend owns. And a lot of times she'll have us where a lot of local people can set up for free. And that's a lot because, a lot of places charge to set up places like that. And we can set up our business and share it. Well, I don't sell anything like most of the other girls. I just set up my products and stuff and I share it. Well, my friend Nikki that does the club, she uses Melaleuca in her club too. So there's a lot of people come in where she's been cleaning and be like, oh, I love the smell. What is that? And she's like, oh, that's my friend, Lisa, because they all know me at the club too. She's like, oh, that's Lisa's company stuff. And I've had several of them from just being at the shake shop and like word of mouth.
And often that's great. I mean, that's just sometimes when you've got other people that are promoting on your behalf.
And my very first customer with Melaleuca was Wild because I had joined Melaleuca in March and then I had put it on my Facebook that I had done it. And then a lady named Jackie that's in our fight club, that's one of our MMA sisters too, she reached out to me to join Melaleuca. And she's still a customer with me now. And I've been with Melaleuca almost 3 years.
Jackie's from my town. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
And that was just through Facebook. So I use a lot of mine through Facebook.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've heard of the company and now that you mentioned about the smell, the product and whatnot, have heard of this and everything has been super positive about it. The thing that reaches out to me is your story. And I think telling your story more often is a big component of business, right? The reason why you're doing this isn't necessarily for money. It just makes sense to talk about it and to promote it because of the health benefits that you immediately received, that your family has received, your pets have received. I had no idea that, taking that product or service could directly impact your A1C. I have to say, I'm stunned and congratulations.
I've beat asthma and I have beat COPD by just using Melaleuca's cleaning products. And then this is no lie. Here a while back, I got sick. I done 3 rounds of medicine of the doctor stuff and could not get better. I called the company and asked if I could take the essential oils. I took 3 different types of essential oils and put it in a capsule and made a pill and drank it with a bottle of water for 5 days. And pneumonia was gone.
Wow.
The doctors couldn't even do that.
Wow.
That's pretty damn impressive, Lisa. Congratulations. And, obviously you've got a caring heart. You've been, working in a service-based industry within, firefighting and EMT stuff. And even if you weren't doing that, the direct care, clearly you've got a heart for other people. And that comes through in the way that you talk about your business, and obviously, your affinity for the Fight Club for Women. So I'll finish with my last question, and then Roseanne, I'll hand it over to you. I think you kind of wanted to do kind of a little bit of a teaching moment tonight, so we'll pop into that in just a little bit. So I'm just going to leave with kind of the feely, touchy type of question. What are your thoughts about Fight Club for Women, and why would you recommend other women join this group?
Oh, honey, when I first started Fight Club for Women, I had no confidence in myself. I didn't believe in me when they believed in me. I had ladies that's all across the world that believed that I could do this MMA when I couldn't read and write. I had to tell the lady that I was a partner with that I could not comprehend sometimes what I read and write. That this was going to be a challenge for me, and I needed to let my partner know, because last thing you need is a partner across the world that don't even know that you ain't good at reading and writing. And it's amazing. I should have got my book and brought it in here. She made me a whole copy of every layout that Roseanne had of our screens, and sent me a copy of it. Then she also got me my bracelet that says Fight Club for Women. There's just so much. I mean, I have give and got from everybody. I mean, it's amazing group. I tell all my friends, we've been quiet, but I've told all of them. I've added a couple of them in today. I'm like, y'all got to get in here on this. We've been doing, well, y'all been talking about business and getting big. Some of them watch podcasts. I'm like, here, I'm going to do my first live podcast. I even told one of my friends today, I said, I'm fixing to do one of my biggest fears, and I'm going to be on my very first podcast for Fight Club for Women, but it's overcoming my fears. We got this.
This is your first guest podcast?
Yes.
You're a rock star. I mean, you handle yourself eloquently. I would have never guessed otherwise. You're a delightful person, and I'm sure anybody that would like to get into some type of home-based business or just be your friend should absolutely reach out to you. I mean, I think you're a lovely person, and I'm delighted that Roseanne got you to come on here tonight. And I'm excited for you. Congratulations on everything that you've been able to accomplish, both on the health side of things and in business. And there you go. I mean, a testimony to Fight Club for Women, and the camaraderie that you all have here is very moving, and this is awesome.
It's a sisterhood. I've had friends come and go, but my friends from Fight Club, I mean, it's 8 years. Some of us can literally just pick in and send each other a private message, and we're right there. I mean, boom. I mean, and have been in the 8 years. Like, I've had some of them that's like, I may not been big in the big group sharing posts and stuff, but they still send me a message. Lisa, I've got some things going on. I really need to talk with you. FaceTime me. There's a lot of them would FaceTime me, and they still do. It's okay.
And that's the beauty of this. There were so many women when we did the MMAs, which stands for the Mind Fit Masters Alliance. We were running we were doing mastermind groups. We had a program, and we at any given time, we could have, 8 to 10, 15 women around the table. And once a week, we'd listen to audios that I had sent out to the girls with Jim Rohn stuff. And then we talk about what we listened to. We actually formed women together as accountability partners. So, Lisa, who was your accountability partner? I can't even remember back then.
Tina.
Okay, so you were set up with Tina. Okay, that's right. Well, and she's a pretty powerful woman.
Yes, she is. An engineer, I think she is. So yeah. And it was so wild because we all come from different backgrounds when none of us were in the same states. Me and Becky's the only two that are close by.
Yeah.
Because I'm close to Becky. I'm like 45 minutes from Becky. Okay. But everybody else is everywhere. Nice.
We paired up women from different walks of life, different backgrounds, and we did that purposely. That was all done by design for like mentoring purposes. But it was cool to watch these women after the MMAs, and even 8 years later, I sit back, and a lot of these women, maybe we haven't spoken in a couple of years, but they have formed connections and friendships and kinships and businesses with these women. That was a direct happening because of Fight Club for Women. They never would have came across each other's paths, and now they're all good friends. 8 years later, these women are still hanging out, doing businesses together. So it was cool to sit back and watch that process happen. And I kind of knew that it would. And in the beginning, I didn't think, but it was fun to watch, like I said, putting a bunch of women at the table from all different walks of life, all different religions, all different ethnicities, and share their stories. And I've always said there isn't a person you wouldn't love if you didn't know their story. And that happened. That happened quite frequently in Fight Club. Like people identified with different people for different reasons. So it was. But again, Lisa, you are a true blue, loyal. You're the picture of growth in Fight Club. Like you know, when you first came on, and the things you used to say, and now here you are, what you're doing today. And I'm digging see what Drew's doing here for you right now, Lisa.
I see that.
Okay, so this is the beauty of wanting to help you women market your stuff, show you how to do it, learn from Drew. Again, I subscribe to a program that Drew has that I'm just learning so much. And to want him to come out here and drop some nuggets on you girls is priceless, you know. So this is what can be done. I'm gonna have to really go out and check out your website now, Lisa. See that? And get some of that cleaning product.
Yeah, I'm motivated. I think I'll be becoming one of your customers there.
Yeah,
Lisa. That's awesome.
And we have good customer service because, you know, like things happen, packages damaged, things get broke, spilled, whatever. Things might be missing. I have never had a problem with calling Melaleuca and them telling me that they'll send it right then, or if people's orders haven't come, they send a whole new order. I mean, I've been with other businesses, and customer service is what says it all in a business. And hands down, best service, customer service ever. Because I hate calling places like that, and I'll call Melaleuca any day, all day.
You know, let's kind of talk about that for just a moment, because some people might be concerned that they have to store and stock products inside their garage. Are you, in terms of customer support, are you storing that on shelves, and then are you handling the customer support calls yourself? What's that look like if somebody decides to become a distributor? Is that something that you have to do, or is it most of that is handled by the company?
Most of it's handled by the company. We just share it like I'm telling you and everybody else, and sharing our website, and then y'all shop, and we get paid for y'all shopping. And I love it. And the one thing I love about it is it's shipped to my door, so there's no going out shopping, and it's made in the USA.
I love that.
And it's concentrated, so we're not paying for water or commercials.
Yeah. It's big.
I'm going to pop this back on because I don't think I did a great job of showing the screen and everything else that's involved there. Let's go ahead and take a look. As you can see here, I'm going to pop this back on, and when you go to Lisa's website here, there's all kinds of products and services, or products that you can pick up. And over here in the menu, I mean, take a look. You got supplements, you got cleaning and laundry, you've got personal care items, bath and body, dental, hair care, hand soap and sanitizer, outdoor baby care, acne prevention. I think somebody mentioned acne prevention a little bit earlier. You've got beauty products, premium skincare, color cosmetics. That's exactly what I need, right? Beauty specials. This is what I need. I need hair care. Of course, I don't have any, so if they happen to have hair, I'll take some. You got medicines, you got healthy foods and drinks, healthy weight and protein, healthy snacks, beverages. Look, the list goes on and on and on. Medicines and treatments. Let's take a look. You've got, oh my goodness, look, there's so much that we can scroll through to find. A lot of this is probably very natural and whatnot. You've got home fragrance, essential oils, new members savings packs, logo and gear if you're going to be promoting it, sales aids and materials if you're going to be a promoter or a distributor, and you got new products and extra savings. So yeah, this is pretty in depth. I really like this. Lots of opportunity here for people that might be looking for an opportunity.
No startup, low startup. That's a key.
Yeah. What's the startup again?
Usually it's $19 to get in, and then what you only have to order 44 points each month, and that's shipping is on us at 44 points, and that's I think 1022 shipping on us. So they don't have, so once you order 44 points each month, that's the shipping of $10.22 each month comes back for you free to shop. Plus, when you first sign up, you get 5 $20 times each time to use $20. That's $100. And that's called loyalty dollars. So that's free to shop with. And there's so many things. Like we have a security system. They have where you can go to like Shein and buy things and use the marketplace and get loyalty dollars back. It's an amazing company. Melaleuca has so much. I mean, it's a jack of all trades. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything.
Nice. I like the
And
idea.
I don't have to go. And that's why people's like, is it hard? No, it's not hard because I get paid to wash my butt and brush my teeth and use my laundry detergent and clean. And, it's things that I use. I don't have product. Some businesses have thousands of dollars of product sitting on a shelf that these ladies have went in debt to buy that they're not using. They're not using. It's just sitting there to hit a rank. I've never done that. I will not do that. That's one thing I love about Melaleuca. I use every product I have.
You're definitely a product of the product. And for somebody like you who is taking this to the business level, more than a hobby, obviously, I joke around like one of the companies that I was in still pays me today. And I joke around and I say, oh my God, like telling friends like $129 investment from 12 years ago has yielded me a few $100,000. Like, and people laugh when they don't understand that when you can join certain network marketing companies and they laugh like, yo, $19 to get in or $10 to get in or $150. Well, where else can you start your own business, get the same tax write-offs, get all the stuff that any small business owner can get, low overhead. You might have a website fee. Some companies do, some companies don't, but where else can you get all that for, $10, $20, $100? I mean, I laugh. I think it's silly now when I think about it. I'm still getting paid on something that I started from 12 years ago on $129. I mean, it's silly when you laugh about it, but you're obviously you've taken it to the next level, Lisa. It's more than a hobby for you. So, to see you become successful in this and climb the ranks and get to, I can see you at the top of the company one day. No doubt in my mind. You keep doing.
Here recently, the doctor told me I've got some cholesterol problems, and she told me to get me a medicine. Well, I am very big about looking up medicines before I take it. The side effects was memory loss. I don't remember sometimes my own things. I don't need no pill to keep me not remembering. So that caused me to dig deep into Melaleuca of what I could find. I found a pill. I don't have it with me. It's sitting over there. But I got a pill, and I took it with me the other week to the doctor. And I said, and by the way, I don't trust your stuff and all the side effects to it. But I did find one with Melaleuca that's only $25, 120 pills, and it's 2 pills a day. I said, and it's to help my cholesterol. I've seen people go from 60 to 90 down points. I was like, I've seen amazing behind the scenes of it. What do you say? She turned around and she looked at it. She does this number. She smiles. She hands me back the bottle and she says, just keep digging into Melaleuca. Another one to write on your medical chart for Melaleuca, because she's blown away.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. That is cool.
That's so awesome. Congratulations on this, Lisa. Would you guys be open for a little bit of a Fight Club for Women tech tip? And we'll call this a little bit of a section where we're going to break out and kind of show you how you might be able to attract more customers and clients to your business using a tool that we pretty much all know, right? Everybody that's watching this right now is Facebook. You guys up for this, for like maybe a 5-minute little tutorial?
Sure.
I am. Absolutely. You know me.
Cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this. If you guys are up for this, we want to kind of get some feedback from everybody. If you like this, we're going to call this the Fight Club for Women Tech and Marketing Tip, like this section of the podcast. And we'll experiment with this over some time. So what we're going to do is we're going to break out to the Facebook. I'm going to share my screen with everybody. And I'm going to show you something that you may be aware of, but may not realize how powerful this is for you and your business. So, of course, I'm going to use my page. I'm going to use my profile. So don't hold that against me. But I want you to experience this. If you want to friend me up, you can, to experience the entire thing. But I'm going to walk you through everything. All right. Roseanne, did you realize that Facebook actually provides the ability to create funnels on Facebook?
Absolutely not. I almost spent $10,000 to go click funneling away. So if you're telling me Facebook has something is it
Yeah.
free?
It's completely free to use, right? Other than maybe creating a graphic or something.
Wow.
It's something that we all see every day, and we're going to walk you through this. So if you happen to have questions, feel free to put them in here, but I'm going to share something with you that I think is going to be really pretty darn cool. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen here, and let me know when you see it. Share the entire screen. It might look a little bit weird for a second. And there we go. All right, you should be seeing my screen right now. This is my Facebook page, right? So this is my public facing Facebook page. And by the way, you can run advertising to a Facebook page and not necessarily a group. What you see before you, and you probably see this all the time when you come across somebody's profile. Roseanne or Lisa, has anybody ever sent you a friend request?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And what do you typically do when you get a friend request?
I
Yeah.
go check them out, go see what their profile is, who they
Right.
are, before I say yes.
Right. So we're all kind of creepers, right? We all go and take a look, and we want to spy and see who's checking us out. And we want to check out what they're doing. We want to take a look at their profile pictures. We want to take a look at, their posts to make sure that, they're a legitimate person, right? So this is my page, and I'm going to open up Facebook again, and you'll see I'm just going to go to my home page, or actually my profile page, which looks like this. All right. So if you browsed over to my site, or if I sent you a friend request, most likely you're going to come and check out a page that looks like this. Right. And we scroll down, you'll see, hey, I've got images. I've got all kinds of stuff that's going on here. I share articles. I do kind of, some social posts. Right. My beloved Philadelphia Eagles lost in the Super Bowl. So we had a lot of fun with that kind of stuff. But tell me, do you guys see something kind of interesting other than that handsome fellow that's on the right-hand side there? What do you see here on this banner?
Click here.
I see the smiley face.
Right? You see click here to learn more.
Click here to learn more. That's on your cover photo. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
This is your cover photo we're looking at, and it has a click here button?
Right. So if I click on this, what do you think might happen?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Right. We click on this, and boom, look at this. Something pops out over here on the right-hand side.
Oh, wow. Right off your cover photo.
Right off your cover photo. Now let's take a look at this one. What does it say here on this banner on my Facebook page, my business page? What does this say? Let's read this. It says, how to generate email and SMS leads for your business with Facebook groups. That's interesting. What does it tell you to do?
Click here to get access.
Do you think we should click here to gain access to this report?
Absolutely. This is all being done off your cover photo.
Off of your cover photo. So let's go ahead and click on this. And what happened? Oh, wait a second. What just popped up on my screen? There's a little sidebar here, right? It says, hello there. I'd love to give you access to our new guide, how to generate email and SMS leads for your business with Facebook groups. Click here to get access. What do you think this link might do? If we click on this, well, it's going to open up Facebook Messenger, right? It's going to open it up in just a second. You'll see that there's this little messenger bot that starts to interact with me in the background and says, welcome, Drew. It looks like you're interested in growing your email and SMS list for your business or your business that you might want to work with. What have we been talking about tonight with Lisa? Lisa's got a home-based business, and she's interested in generating new leads to talk about cleaning products and talk about natural products and talk about toothpaste and acne stuff and cleanser and all kinds of stuff that's natural that's going to help your health and decrease your A1C from 9 to 6, right? You could probably create a little mini guide and give it away to educate people. So here it says, hey, either way, you're getting this guide. What are you looking for? Is it for your business? Is it for a client's business? I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, well, for my business. I click on it. And in the background, well, look at this. This isn't me typing it. This is like a little magic tool that we create in the background. It says, thanks for that, Drew. Let me get our how to generate email and SMS leads for your business with Facebook groups guide over you. That's just the title of the guide, right? What is your best email address? Well, there's my email address. If I tap on it, boom, I've just handed my email address to tell this robot in the background to send me that guide. It says, hey, that's awesome, Drew. We're going to get that guide over to you shortly. Be on the lookout for it in your email inbox. Also, if you want to get it right now, you click on Get the Guide. I click on Get the Guide, and what does it give me? Right? We'll just ignore that. And here's the guide. How to generate email, SMS, and SMS leads for your business. I've literally given them an amazing guide to go through. Here's the table of contents, right? And we go through it. Here's the guide that I'm teaching people how to do what I just shared with you. Pretty interesting, right?
And this is all within Facebook for free.
For free.
How how did I not know this? How did you find this?
Well, there you go. Wow. It's kind of fun. So essentially, I'm going to come back on the screen here now.
That's incredible. I had no idea. So my question is, well, is that the guide that you were just flashing up there?
That was the guide. That's one of the guides that kind of shows everybody essentially how to do this with existing off-the-shelf technology. I mean, literally creating a Facebook banner is not difficult. In fact, let's go ahead and show you exactly. I use a program called Canva. There's a free version and then there's a pro version. You do not need to be a graphic artist, but this thing is, I think, is like $12 a month or something to use Canva, which is an incredible company. You can create banners very, very easily. There's other types of programs out there. Some of you may have existing technology that you're already using, but if you don't, and you wanted to create a banner that looked something like that, like I had on my Facebook page, obviously it would be an image of Lisa, on her page, and obviously it'd be an image of you, Roseanne, on your page. Well, as people click on the banner, right, it opens up a sidebar, a hidden sidebar that most people don't know about, and they don't take advantage of that sidebar to put in a little bit. Hey, if you want this free thing, click this link below. And obviously you would need to do a little bit of work in the background to set that up. But most of the time you can kind of use free technology to do it. There's some advanced things that you can learn about. And if anybody's interested in here, comment in the links below. And we're trying to set things up where you guys start to understand how to use some of this technology to promote yourselves, to promote your business, and start generating leads from the traffic that you'll already have. Now, let's kind of talk a little bit about the strategy. Are you guys cool for a couple more minutes?
Yeah. Good.
All right. Let me kind of pop up kind of full screen here. So you're a member of the Facebook, of the Fight Club for Women group, right? A lot of women are here inside this group, clearly. What if you started to add more value inside the group by teaching something, right? A lot of people are going to say, well, who is this Lisa White person? Who is this Roseanne person? In all probability, over time, if you're just being active and engaging in this group and adding value, adding memes and adding, motivational quotes and maybe going live and kind of talking about your day and all this kind of stuff, people will gravitate towards you and they will start to follow you. They will start to come over and make friends with you, and they'll start to look at and check out your page. Well, if you've got something really cool in the banner that you're giving away for free, boom, you're generating leads, right? Names and email addresses and SMS text, like cell phone numbers and stuff like that. Well, now when you've got a promotion coming up, maybe a new podcast episode, maybe you've got a promotion for your business, maybe you're doing a challenge of some sort. Well, if you've got an existing list of hundreds of people, thousands of people that are coming and checking out, I'm telling you right now, there are people checking out each and every single one of your profiles inside this group today. People are going to your Facebook page every single day and you don't know it. And when they do, are you ready? Are you ready to promote your products and services? Hey, let me show you how I dropped my hemoglobin A1C from 9 to 6 using this product. As a diabetic, I would be very interested in that. As someone that has COPD, I would be interested in learning about dechemicalizing my home environment so I can breathe better. How do I do it? Let me learn a little bit more about it. So yeah, maybe you have to do a little bit of work up front. And whether you are dyslexic or not, you can find somebody else here inside this group to help put a guide together for you, Lisa.
I would get it.
Everything. And you put that up there. You have a sales page that people spend a tremendous amount of time on every single day in Facebook. I don't know. How many of you spend an hour a day on Facebook or go back several times checking out Facebook every single day? You might as well tap into the traffic that you're getting every day and funnel them into an email list. What do you do with that email list? You send out a newsletter, you send out products, you send out offers, you send out really cool stuff that's going to help people. And before you know it, you're going to build a very nice either downline or you're going to build out a list of customers and clients that you get to serve over and over and over again. So think of it as the shop that you've got your stuff in right now, Lisa. What if you had hundreds or thousands of those shops open every single day, right?
That'd be great.
Facebook is an incredible tool that you don't need to pay anything for those banners. Super, super easy to use.
Wow, that's.
I know you used your picture, and I got my profile picture. If you click my profile picture right now, the cover picture is my grandbaby with my Melaleuca products.
So you're actively using this technology?
I don't use that, but it wouldn't be hard to figure out how to click here and add it to it. And see, if you go to my page now and see that, there's the detergent, the cleaning stuff, a diffuser, and my sweet little Olivia are sitting there with my monthly order.
Okay, so let me retract here because I'm like, again, Drew, you just sprung this on me here, sitting here right now. So when I say I'm learning right along with the rest of these ladies, so how long has that button been available on Facebook? Like, is this something new that just came to Facebook, or has this been something that's been out there for years and nobody just knows that their cover photos could be a click funnel?
Yeah, people don't know it. It's like a hidden funnel right there on Facebook where you've got all the traffic in the world. And by the way, this also works within LinkedIn as well and Instagram and stuff like that. Like the button isn't necessarily a button per se. It's something that you create on the image, but the banner is clickable. And when it opens up to see a little bit more about whatever you've got on your business, guys, you want a really amazing hack, guys, essentially for like $12 a month to Canva. How many businesses out there don't know about this? Right? We're talking about HVAC companies, local towing companies, anybody that's got a Facebook page, right? You could go out there and say, hey, let me build you out a Facebook funnel. How much is it going to cost? Well, whatever you want to charge. If you understand the little bits and pieces in this technology, you could, let me show you something, right? Let's just do something very, very quickly again, just to give you an idea about the immensity of this opportunity. No matter what opportunity you're in right now, whether you're, selling Melaleuca or whatever it might be, this is Lisa's show, but we're just giving a tip about how Lisa could go out there and replace her. You can do this every day. And by the way, when you replace your Facebook profile, your photo, it notifies everybody that you're friends with that you've updated your photo. Has anybody ever seen that? Like, somebody changed it out to the whatever you replace it with, whether it's, Valentine's Day image, and we've got St. Patrick's Day is coming up. You've got Easter, you've got all kinds of holidays. Like, it's an excuse to change out your banner every single week. Right. And when you do that, it notifies everybody that you're friends with that Roseanne or Lisa has updated their banner. Well, guess what? When they click on the banner, it opens up the funnel. And as long as you've got that, lined up where you can simply just put in your website address. Hey, you want to find out more information about Melaleuca products? Click on this link. Boom.
We could
They do it.
take the Fight Club for Women banner right now.
Yep.
And make that a clickable thing to announce like every Wednesday that we're doing these podcasts. So they can,
Sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah. you can do that.
Okay.
It's incredible the amount of access that we don't realize that we have within Facebook that makes a difference. When I first changed out that banner, I think I generated about 500 leads in 24 hours.
Wow.
Everybody wanted to learn how to generate new leads and email and SMS leads. And of course, in the back end, I've got a little piece of software that is relatively inexpensive. It's like $100 a year that helps you collect email addresses when people join your Facebook group. It's called Group X. So if you went to that profile and you read exactly what you need to do with the software, it could be done with anything. It'd be just, you can send people to Google for all you care. But the process works so damn well that, everybody's looking for the next funnel and all this expensive software and stuff.
Like
Facebook gives it to you for free.
I mean, Russell Bronson or what's it with the ClickFunnels, almost went off to Vegas and spent $10,000 just to learn how to do the ClickFunneling advertising.
Yeah.
And didn't do it, but here you have it.
Super easy to do. So if you guys are interested in this, we'll put some little mini courses and stuff like that together for you to take you step by step on how to do this for whatever it is that you sell, right? It doesn't have to be, Fight Club for Women centric, but we're just trying to give you the tools that makes it easier for you to collect new names, new email addresses, new SMS text, so you can sell more of your products and services to people.
Yeah, and it's on the list, and everybody, if you've been in marketing or you're in business, all comes down to that list, So, and how to get it out there, and how to get it, and how to get the word out there.
Yeah, so do us a favor, guys. Hopefully you found some value in that. If you like this, if you're catching this now live, you're catching this on replay, and you want more of that kind of stuff, let us know. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, Roseanne, you've got an open invitation to people who want to be featured here. We're gonna show your website. We're gonna show your business and help promote you a little bit. With that said, do us a favor. Go ahead and visit Lisa's website here. It's melaleuca.com/Lisa White 1. And that'll take you directly to her site. If you found something to be interesting or of intrigue and you want to be a customer or perhaps even a promoter underneath Lisa, visit melaleuca.com/Lisa White 1. And she obviously will get the credit when people sign up through there. I'm probably going to be buying some cleaner and some other cool stuff from you sometime later tonight or tomorrow. But this is awesome, Lisa. You've been an amazing, lovely guest tonight. And Roseanne, I'm going to hand it back over to you. I'm going to jump off the screen and I'll let you wrap things up and we'll close things down.
Well, thank you, Drew, again, of course.
Thank you too. And I can't wait to do business with you, Drew.
How was that, Lisa? That was
Thanks.
fun. Let's do that. You were all nervous and this and that, and here you are. So
I know he said I was a rock star.
Yes, and hopefully, I mean, I just learned every time that he's on, I'm learning something, another tip. I've been on Facebook for umpteen years and never knew that you could turn your cover photo into a ClickFunnels. And so I am hoping that any women that tune in tonight or watch the replay, that's huge, because I know that's an expensive thing to pay for.
I've got to figure out how to do that with my picture of Olivia and click my stuff to it like he showed us. We'll figure it out.
He's got the whatever to do that. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So that's a big tip. So again, we're not even tapping into understanding how to use Facebook.
And if it's free, it's for me. I mean, why pay for something? I mean, why pay you a bunch of money for something that's there free?
So, and having people like Drew who understands the technology behind it, like I said, that was a biggie for me tonight.
Me too. I took some little notes over here.
That's it. Good. Are you happy how we represented you tonight?
I am.
So you're going to be back on here again. Who knows? Maybe you'll be with me because again, I love your voice, and I'm happy for you. I'm thrilled for you, and I've seen over the past 8 years, just even listening to you talk tonight about different things that you were saying that you didn't know how to read or write or comprehend and this and that. And now you're like all over Facebook. You're all doing live videos. You're thriving in your business. You're a grandmother. You're doing well, and so I am really proud of you because I have witnessed your growth, like a lot of other women that I've witnessed here, and even myself. I'm a different person than I was, a couple years back too. So I'm in a whole different mindset too. Comment next if you want to be featured on the forthcoming podcast. I am actually going to be reaching out to, and ladies, I want to make an announcement, and you put the word out too, Lisa. I'm going to be looking for different nonprofits to come
Okay.
on and interview different nonprofits and let these women talk about their nonprofits and what they're doing and where they're located. And, obviously nonprofits need donations. They thrive on donations. That's how they operate. So, so I would like to get some nonprofit. I know quite a few women that I'm going to reach out to. I actually reached out to Cheryl Campbell, and she does a great nonprofit in our town for the seniors, the Angel Tree. So I'm going to have her come on and talk about what she does. So spread the word. I want to get nonprofits on here. I want to get business women on here. Some women are not in business. I just want to get women on here to tell their stories and just sit around and talk, shoot the shit, and what's going on with these women, what's going on in our lives, and talk about, we might be talking about some subjects that it might get a little hairy, but who knows? Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I want.
It's okay. We all got opinions, and we're just here to love one another. It's okay.
That's okay. So to be able to have a roundtable discussion and hear women tell their stories and talk about different things that are going on in the world today in a adult fashion, without killing each other is the goal, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So we just wrapping up podcast number 3, highlighting Lisa White, Ella Luca, and Lisa, I know you'll be back on again. I can feel it in my bones that you're gonna be a regular.
I'm ready for another MMA. I miss my Jim Rohn.
I did. I'm throwing that out there too because I was telling Drew. I mean, that whole program was developed, and I have it in a physical thing, and I think I might be passing it off to you, Drew, and say, okay, help me get this thing in some kind of format program because it really was a good program, and it took us a couple of years to develop that thing the way they got it, but
Well, you've got the foundation together, Roseanne, and clearly there's a lot of love for all the things that you've put out. So yeah, we'll organize it all together, and this is just the beginning, right? We've got 1 or 2 podcasts in, maybe 3 podcasts into this. We're going to try to do this at least on a weekly basis, if not more, relatively soon. So yeah, local events, we've got everything planned. We're going to be touching all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in going to MMAs and some local events and some regional events and things of that nature, that's going to be a part of it. We want to promote you. We want to promote your story. We want to promote your business and help you grow because, clearly you're the genesis of all of our families that are out there. And we want to be able to do more of that and make sure that there's a pathway for everybody that's involved here in Fight Club for Women. So with that said, guys, we're going to wrap things up here. Stick around for just a minute because we're going to close things down and have an offline discussion with Lisa to thank her properly for being on the show. Everybody, if you wouldn't mind doing us a favor, head over to Lisa's website. It's pinned in the comment or the description above. And if somebody wouldn't mind dropping her link into the comments below, I'm going to go ahead and post it one more time here. Give one last push for Lisa's website here. Let's go ahead and scroll it through. It's melaleuca.com/Lisa White 1. Again, melaleuca.com/Lisa White 1. And Lisa, you've been an amazing guest. Stick around for a minute. We're going to wrap things up here and let everybody get on with their evenings tonight. You guys, we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you. See you behind the curtain, Lisa.